Hi guys. How is everyone? I haven't been on YouTube at all today. I haven't been on YouTube at all. Not for even a second.
And I haven't been on for a long while either. But I'm going to sing my intro, Katie. So yeah, that was Katie. If you missed it, that's fine. We're going to be watching that. We're going back to 2020, my comfort zone. When it's been a hard trot, you know, when life's come at you, you don't, I do. I reverse back to 2020. And there's a whole set list of where we have been already without a crystal ball versus Tati. It's a playlist. Again, that thing has happened on my screen where I can't go up. Why does this happen to me? So basically, what are we doing? Hi, guys. It's me, it's Bill. I feel like I've been away for years, possibly a whole century. That's what it feels like. Apologies for going AWOL. Well, not even AWOL. Missing in action? No, there was no action. There was no making videos or anything last week. I wish that I had like a week where I could just catch up and make videos, but yeah, no, it was a bit of a I'm checking out of the matrix. We'll talk about me more later, but what are we going to be doing in this live is watching Katie have a meltdown, and we haven't seen her face in a while because, you know, she's battling her. Have I shown you guys my Twitter? Oh yeah, no, I gave you that. I gave you the video about Katie's face. I'll link it below. I forget what it's called. I think it's like with only a boil or something like that. I missed a C, didn't I? I'm dropping all balls right now with my intro. Is there a point? The point is you should check out the description box because that says everything better than what I'm doing right now. Also, there's the timestamps are down there for the replay crew. And what else? Yeah, if you want to follow me, you can on 3 platforms. I know, I'm doing it hard. I dropped the ball last week, didn't I? I really did check out. I didn't even do anything. I got nothing to show for it, except my head is now screwed on properly. Cactus, high five all round for that. Yes, at It's Crystal Bill. TikTok, Instagram, and what's the other one? Twitter. Oh, that's my OG family there. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to press this button in a minute, and then I just need to remind you that everything that I say is my own opinion, but more than that, like I provide links in the description so you can go and, you know, make your own opinion based on what I've said and find your own facts. I don't know. God, let's just go. Absolutely failing at life right now with half a screen, and it feels so weird, guys, but I'm looking over at the chat and hi crew, it's so good to see you. Oh yes, exactly what Will says. My peeps. Oh, automatically I'm feeling good. Automatically I'm feeling grounded. But that's all going to be disrupted in a few minutes when I press play. But yeah, I don't know whether to address where I've been now or at the end, so I can just cut it off. Might just do it at the end. Plus, I don't want to. Let's just warm up the system first, you know. But I did want to talk about Katie here and like set up where we are. So at first I thought it was November 9. On the thumbnail, I wrote November 9, but I Googled to check what day it was, and no, November 8. I should just always check. Yeah, with Google. So yeah, November 8th, it's a Sunday night, and she deleted this before the whole channel was deleted, which she lost in the TATI'S settlement, which she won, but she didn't. But, you know, she says that she did, because narcissists will never, ever admit that they have failed or lost or anything. But yeah, this is what happens when you lose control. Well, not you, not me. Narcissists lose control of dun, 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 that famous word, narrative. Oh my God, I need a sound grab for that. I need Katie saying the narrative, the narrative. Fucking, you know, where if Unirock never put that word in her mouth. Oh God, he put many words in her mouth. I don't want to think about that. Get away, get away. Yeah, so not in control of the narrative. So she's scared that the truth, the actual truth, which everyone's, you know, saying, because Emily is going through the lawsuits, not only the Halo Beauty and the Swanson one, but also TATI'S lawsuit against Katie. And so it's a week after, it's, you know, about a week after Katie got served. And she's yet to do her reply. Her response goes through, I think, the beginning of December. It's either December 1 or December 3. I can't remember, but it's around there. And yeah, one of my videos coming up is the comparison of the 7M lawsuit, just the initial complaint and the initial complaint of TATI'S, and how they just line up, like, because she didn't learn anything with the TATI lawsuit, because, you know, she wasn't in the wrong. She was in the wrong fucking jurisdiction, and that was it. But yes, it's a okay, should we just bring her in? It's a scary process. Every time I need to bring her in. But I already brought her in at the beginning, and that was enough, wasn't it? That was enough. Oh, it's a great angle too. I don't know if I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Should I just press play? Like, fuck it. Yes, that's what we're here for. Oh, and also, if you're listening and you want to come in and have a chat, because I'm going to try and chat with people in the chat. When I say try, I'm going to try and do that. Use my brain, but then also be alert enough to stop this and react, because, yeah. But yeah, narcissists lose control, lose control of the narrative. It's no longer what Katie says. And she can't get her little tidbits in by blocking and unblocking Emily. God, I wish she was still on Twitter, because they were fun poking days. Poking the pulse. Should I sit here or down here? I do prefer down here. Okay.
I'm trying to just like be calm and do my thing. I don't know if notifications are working or not. Hi guys, it's Sunday night. How is everyone? Welcome. I've missed you guys. Hi. Hello. Can I just say I love my subscribers. I love all of you guys so much that have sent me so many amazing messages, that have been supportive, that have been encouraging, that have reminded me that this too shall pass, that have been just helping me through this time. What is happening on YouTube right now to me is ridiculous. And I am not trying to start drama with other channels, but there's this one channel that is a lawyer who is acting like she's being unbiased about a situation, but she won't respond to me when I'm on Twitter. And she is acting like the allegations against me are somehow truthful, and has spoken somehow to the other side, but has never reached out to me, and has made a lot of implications that I have somehow involvement in this, which is really not cool. She's not blocked. I have been trying to tweet at her all night. She won't respond. She only responded one time to tell me that I was like wrong. And then when I did block her yesterday, she mocked me and she is following all of these hate accounts that have been trolling me for over 18 months. So I find it difficult to have a fair space on YouTube when there's a creator that is willingly putting out content about me, speaking to the other side, not speaking to me, not responding to me, and then implying that I have involvement in something that I don't have involvement in. So like, could you just be nice to me, Emily? That's all I'm saying. Like, please stop implying things that you know nothing about. Like, stop talking about things and fanning the flames and making people think that I've done things that I haven't done. Like, please, I'm begging you, please stop. You put out information on your channel yesterday, which is private and hasn't been filed publicly, which tells me that you might have communication with this other side, which then tells me if you have communication with this other side, you're not being objective. If when I'm trying to reach out to you, you won't respond. It's not fair to me as a creator for you to go on your channel and present these things as though it's truthful and then not respond and then work with the other side and allow them maybe to use your platform in a way to hurt me. And that's not fair. And that's my opinion. Like, would it kill you to be nice to me?
Would it kill you to be nice to anyone that you report on, Katie? I'm just thinking of you going after Jed Duggar and what you've been implying on your posts, which I might have to go over in another video. Katie's posts on Instagram I've been following, but oh God, man. She's really poking the bear in a disrespectful way, going after the kids, the Duggar kids. Like, you've never shown them grace. You've never cared like for them. Plus, when you go through Chrisley's lawsuit, remember, I'll link the video below, but she was basically saying whatever the federal case was the truth. Even though it wasn't, she still is. What else was I going to say? You're throwing me off with your Oompa Loompa hair. I just don't understand why. Well, I do, because mental illness and other stuff can distort your brain and make you believe that you look better than what you do. But Jesus, Toad, say something. Say something, Toad. Toad. We should convince Toad to tell Katie to get a fringe. That's the way we should be going about it. Plus, I reckon Toad could paint the walls overnight. Doesn't he sleep in there?
To exercise some compassion, to maybe consider what I'm going through, Emily? Would you like to be in the situation? Like, you have gained so many subscribers off of my name. You are hanging out with trolls. You are using my name, my likeness to build your channel. And yet when I've reached out to you to try to talk to you, why are you not talking to me? And why are you not asking me if there's evidence for this? There hasn't been any evidence thus far provided by anyone that any of these claims are factual. And yet you're on your channel acting as though there's this big case and I'm somehow going to get my ass handed to me. It's completely irresponsible. And if you care about being a lawyer and being objective and being, truthful and honoring your code of being an attorney, you should also know that it's not cool to try to embarrass a party of a lawsuit and cause them harm. If you cared about being a good lawyer, you wouldn't be using your platform to try to hurt me. That's all I'm asking.
But even you, Katie, you even take criticism that is given to you in a positive light as a personal attack. So anything that is said about you in a negative light, you are going to take as a personal attack, even if it's reading court documents. Also, remember when because I think this is what she might have been talking about, like the same information that she had been reporting on Tati was now showing up in the Swanson lawsuit against Tati, which means that, like, basically, is Katie getting her info from Swanson? And it was found out, we've been down that track. I've explained all that before. Don't make me explain it again. But yeah, basically Swanson used Katie as a puppet for everything that he needed to say and didn't have a platform to say it. because she had such a hate boner for Tati. She couldn't see the bigger picture and was so happy to take that information. Oh, Pollywog Dog. And look, I said your name and your name's really cool. And thank you so much for that $5. You're a legend. I'll put you on the screen. Oh, no. Oh, I missed. What is that one? Thank you. Toad is dead from the knees up. I think I was meant to click there as well. Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you guys. I feel like it's been longer than a week. Maybe I checked out of this universe. Okay, Katie, we're coming back. I was going to say something, wasn't I? Or did I say it?
Like, stop implying that I have involvement in this where you have no evidence, because now I'm getting messages from people that I have done things that I've not done. Your speculation is causing people to imply that I'm breaking the law, and that's not okay. But Allison, can I ask you a question? How is she not harming me if she won't talk to me? Why won't she respond to me on Twitter? And then when she does, she literally like laughs at me. Why hasn't she tried to reach out to me? Why hasn't she sent me an email? My email's listed on my channel. I have lost 300 subscribers in the last 2 days because of her. She's implying to people that I have involvement in destroying a business, which is not true. And she's harming my case by allowing another side to put out documents on her channel and show it as though it's truth. To date, there has been.
She's so confused, right? She's just so confused, even, because I remember Emily saying she doesn't need to hear Katie's side. She'll hear Katie's side when Katie's side files the response to Tati, and that's when she will go through the documents. But then there's also the Swanson and Halo Beauty lawsuit. And wow, something happened. What was it? My brain needs to think. Swanson. No, not Swanson. SALTZY. SALTZY. Yes. Oh, what's he up to? Why did my mind just like pictured him with hair as if like time had passed and like now he has hair? It's very hard to get away from that picture. It's fucking freaky. Okay, yeah, SALTZY. Wasn't there something like SALTZY gave Emily something to do with the Swanson and Halo Beauty lawsuit, and it had nothing to do with Katie's lawsuit, but she thought it did. I know where those tweets are, but yeah, of course, Katie has deleted her Manana Crystal Ball Twitter, so that makes it hard, but we're just filling in the blanks because there's screenshots of everything. But yeah, what am I talking about? I don't know. She's throwing me off with the Oompa Loompa hair and at this angle. Just bring me up a little bit. I want to be eye level with you, Katie. Eye level. Oh, Llama Girl. How you going? I feel like it's so only when I do the late streams we pass by because like at the time. But oh, it's good to see. Look at all my friends. You guys are my friends whether you like it or not, okay?
Been no evidence. Yes, and by getting involved in this, any evidence that the other side is giving to her that she's publishing could harm my case and could harm the other case. Everything that she put out yesterday doesn't help their case against me at all. In fact, what she put on her channel yesterday helps my case immensely. And if anyone can't see that, you're allowing yourself to listen to her and believe that what she's done is helping their case against me, it's not okay. And I am innocent until proven guilty, and I've been proven guilty of nothing. There has been no evidence, nothing. Not a shred of evidence has shown anything. And I have all of the evidence to prove that I've done nothing wrong. And if by using your channel to gain subscribers and harm my business, you're effectively doing what I'm being accused of. Do you see the irony in that? Like, you're damaging my reputation, and you're maybe don't even realize it. You are accusing me of being involved with someone to try to destroy a business. And that's a humongous allegation, Emily. And now I'm getting accused of this in DMs and in messages. And that's not okay.
Wow. I feel like this fits into 2023. Like, I feel like if you were ranting on IG like you were back here, you would be saying the exact same thing, because this is what you've done now. Destroyed a business, destroyed any sponsorships. Yes, you did do that with Tati as well. Look at her. Look at her. I did nothing. Your response, I'm going to have to, I think, read through Katie's reply to Tati, because it goes down in the Hall of Fame of like mind-blown stupidity that I've ever come across. Like, but just classic narcissism, where she believes she's the center of the universe. She believes that the world revolves around her. And so she delusioned. She put herself in the middle of Dramageddon. Jeffree Star knows me too well, knows that I drive a BMW. Katie, how come you're not doing little show-off pictures, selfies, driving around town, in your BMW? Is it because I was right and you only leased it for the day, drove around the block, got the picture with it? Did it not fit in the garage? Because what was in the basement is now in the garage? No, I don't know what happens. I don't know how far you venture with your rubbish. I think you just move it to the next room.
It's irresponsible of you to speculate these things and then claim that you have these documents. It wasn't until I pointed out on Twitter that the documents you shared yesterday, which, by the way, why are they releasing documents to a YouTube channel? That's weird. Shouldn't they be worrying about their case in court? Which, by the way, I just want this to get worked out, right? All I want to do is be a mature adult and handle this and take care of it and use my team of professionals who I have to manage this. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want to harm anyone's feelings. I don't want to do anything maliciously. I honestly want the same respect and the same right to be treated with dignity, because I have not been treated with dignity for the last week. It has become a hate parade of anyone who's ever had a grievance with me using this opportunity to bully me and to pile it on. There are creators who have literally defamed me going live. Sherelle, you've defamed me and you're going live criticizing me. You know you've defamed me. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. How can you guys in good consciousness know that what you're sitting there accusing me of is what you're doing to me?
Jesus, you need to take a pill of reality, a reality pill. Really? What the fuck, man? You are so... I wish that you would get some self-awareness, because what did she say? Consciously? Whatever. God, as soon as I look at you, I forget everything that I was just thinking. Why?
There are creators who have literally defamed me going live. Sherelle, you've defamed me and you're going live criticizing me. You know you've defamed me. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. How can you guys in good consciousness know that what you're sitting there accusing me of is what you're doing to me? And I've done nothing.
The fact that you think you've done nothing, like you really see no fault after 4 cease and desist, 4 of them, after getting your entire work on PATHEOS wiped. You're still able to convince yourself that you took that work with you, like you lied to yourself to save face, fuck. You.
It's a smokescreen. I'll tell you this. The reason why I haven't stopped talking and sharing what I'm saying is because I've done nothing wrong. Why would a creator, tell me this, please tell me this. Why would a creator with 9 million subscribers go after a tiny channel who had nothing to do with anything?
Oh, I know the answer to this one, because I have been listening for so long, and you're going to tell me that I am astute student or something. But anyway, quick, before I forget what I was about to say. Oh, fuck. Have I just forgotten? I have. Oh my God. I let my hype overwhelm my brain. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. And
Creator. Why would a creator, tell me this, please tell me this.
yes.
Why would a creator with 9 million subscribers go after a tiny channel?
I have a short where you say you love to poke the bear. If you can rattle, this is what you say, and it's not like quote by quote. It's something like, if I can rattle the cage of a channel that gets millions of views a day, I'm doing something right. And then your hype girl, Kyle, go girl, go girl. But you know, the thing with that, Katie, is if you ain't got the balls to stand behind your fucking words when you do poke the bear, because your favorite card to play is victimhood. Pity party, you know, boo hoo, me, I'm the mother of a special needs child. Like, oh, I could never be so evil. Okay, DD.
Who had nothing to do with anything.
I'll link that short or something below. It's a short, it's also a video. It's from the Smoking Nun, where she used to dress up as a nun and smoke. No, she didn't, but I mean, that would have made it better.
PewDiePie has a video on her that has 10 million views. D'Angelo Wallace has a video on her that has 5 million views, where he calls her a liar. He accuses her of using stereotypes to harm James Charles. He makes a lot of levied accusations against her in his video that has 5 million views, where he has said probably more damaging things than I have. None of the videos I've ever made have had more, even close to 100,000 views. Never one.
Yes. What is she talking about? That's what made her channel. The whole audio tapes of Amber. Those videos had over, like, initially 300,000. Like, now it's up to 500 plus or something, because I like scanned past it the other day. What are you talking about, Katie? What are you now you're trying to downplay your channel. You always do this. Also, I want to talk about the 111 situation on IG with you later, though. Later. You know, like, Kate, every time I go on Katie's Instagram, every time, like, not like, it's never increased in subscriber count. Like, people, it's always 111 followers. And it's been like that for so long. Like, I think she might be blacklisted because she's not, even if people are following her, they're not adding, the numbers not changing. So she's probably not even reaching most of the crowd. That's why I think she's moved over to Facebook again. Yeah, because for a while there, even her, like, people commenting on her Instagram and the likes were so low, like 2 comments. I think, like, also maybe her bots had run out, like comment bots and the like bots, because she's run out of money, obviously. That's why she's doing whatever she can to set up these fake fundraisers. But she can only get, you know, $20 here, 150 there. She needs more than that. She's going down. She can't sell. What can she sell? I mean, all that stuff her husband makes, like, I'm looking at the stuff on the walls. There's no value in that shit, is there? Not even at a car boot sale, antique sale. I don't even know if they would survive the boot trip. Okay. I'm just thinking now about the patio. Is that worth anything? Katie, I'll come by and just value everything. I can probably do it from what's outside, because that's all the valuable stuff outside in the rain, in the swampland.
FaZe Banks, was that his name? Who did the video on the vitamins? That video has over 5 million views. Trisha Paytas has a video on her with 4 million views. Philip, all of these large creators have done videos basically calling her out with millions of views, and it all has nothing to do with me. Like, I have nothing to do with any of this. All I did was share my opinion based on what I found. I don't have troll armies. I don't have troll accounts. Quite the contrary. I'm the one that has been relentlessly trolled for 18 months, harassed. My reputation has been called into question. My credibility has gone to crap because of whoever's doing this to me. It is me that has been trolled for 18 months, relentlessly. Go to my Twitter and you'll see it. Go to all the hate channels that have popped up in the last 18 months and you'll see all of these accounts are somehow following an attorney. Now, I don't know if they just found the attorney, or I'm not alleging anything here, but it's odd to me that the attorney in this case is following all of these hate accounts. It's also weird to me that the attorney in this case is using Twitter to accuse my subscribers of being me and to trying to contact me. And then when my attorney sent him a letter and told him that he was violating ethics and he was violating codes of conduct in the state of Washington, he said that he did not have to abide by the Washington Code of Conducts because it was federal court. And that's not truthful. According
Like, the level of fucking hell, Katie. You do not know more than SALTZY. You do not know more than Emily. She tried to get SALTZY disbarred. Is that the right terming? I feel like it is, but then when I said it, but he's a lawyer that works in social media cases, so of course he's going to have a Twitter account. Also, he was working with YouTube, like working alongside, like not in your case, Katie, but every day when he went and had lunch, he had lunch with YouTube lawyers, you know, so I'm pretty sure there was like someone in that discussion with the YouTube lawyers and stuff, like your channel is on the board, you know, that's when all the stuff was seen, how much you were deleting. There was a motion to not delete. I can't remember what the real one is, but Emily called it not to delete your shit. And that's just perfect. And she never abided by it because she is above the law. And we see that in the 7M case now, where she will not shut up. I swear her lawyer must have. Any lawyer would say it's better to refrain from posting online. How many posts does she want to do? Poking at Shin, trying to get him to reply. She's the only dumb twit doing it. She did it all through TATI'S. Tati wasn't online at all, not even uploading on her YouTube. Like, how smart? Because Katie needs to, like, you know, control the narrative. But again, it's only Katie's voice that is saturated all over every platform on social media. So that's the only one everyone's or heard. But, you know, this is so good. This is just really good, Katie. I know why you deleted it. I'm so glad that I got in there and I made sure I get a copy for me. But yeah, there's a long way. So if we probably won't get through this all tonight. We can always carry on, but I just needed to come back on and start, you know, I just needed to start. I couldn't let another week go by. And so I just backed back to 2020, and it's my comfort zone. But I just wish there was a different hairstyle because, you know, if you had orange foundation on, Katie.
According to the Western District Court in the state of Washington, all attorneys are required to not only abide by the federal professional codes of conduct, but they are also required to abide by the state of Washington's code of conduct. The state of Washington code of conduct includes a stipulation that an attorney does not contact another attorney, another client of an opposing case that they know to be represented and try to communicate with them. He has done that. They are also not supposed to use any means to humiliate, embarrass, or to go out of their way to spread misleading information about the person that is in the case against them. That's a violation. We sent a letter outlining what has been going on. And then when I pointed that out, he went on to Twitter and said, I don't have to abide by the state of Washington's code of conduct. I posted on my Twitter, you can see federal court in the state of Washington requires that you not only abide by the state of Washington's code of conduct, but the federal. And the violation of ethics can lead to disbarment.
Ethics. When are you going to be ethical in the way you report? When is the next time you're going to talk about JD and use his photo. You know, where are the ethics in that? Someone who's meant to be an advocate, re-traumatizing the victims over and over and over because you cannot stop fangirling over him. But you just put it under, oh, I'm just reporting on him. See how I'm doing little circles? Oh, wow, look, it's all pretty. Yeah, something's wrong with my computer. But that's okay. Katie, are you taking a snapshot? I got lots of pictures. Okay.
It can lead to sanctions. It can lead to fines. It can lead to suspension. In some cases, it can lead to criminal convictions. It also can lead to lawsuits for defamation. He could be disbarred right now for what he's doing to me. And you guys are going on your YouTube channels and saying that I'm destroying evidence, but you're not questioning an attorney teaming up with troll accounts and harassing my subscribers and accusing them of being me, claiming that he's trying to find evidence. Did it occur to you guys that when you file a lawsuit, you should already have your evidence? Why is he looking for evidence after he filed a lawsuit? If he knows this to be true, if he knows these facts to be true that are written in the lawsuit, why doesn't he already have the evidence? He should have the evidence.
Because you keep adding to the fucking evidence. You keep posting and deleting. Katie, you are the case subject, okay? He's there to monitor you. You do most of your talking on Twitter. So, you know, why not put a little bot there, capture every tweet you do, then sit back and watch how many blank spaces happen overnight because you think you're above the law. And then you just come up with some story. They're attacking me. They're the trolls. They're the stalkers. They all have been bullying me. You don't understand. I'm standing on the edge of my drinking couch. Oh, well, sitting. God, too much oomph on the standing.
If you're filing a suit claiming and accusing me of having a troll farm and using trolls to attack a business and accusing me of having trolls to harm someone and having hundreds of counts, does it not look like this is all a smoke and mirrors to you? Does this not feel like a publicity stunt? Does this not feel weird to you guys? Why isn't anyone exercising common sense? Why are you allowing yourself to be skewed by the fact that you hate me because of what you've heard about me, but you don't look at the common sense of, in what world would an attorney ever act like this? Correct. I have not deleted videos. The videos are privated. Some of them are privated. They are still on my YouTube account. I have not been served yet, you guys. I have not been served.
This is the dumbest. Like, she is such, this is, oh, I have to talk about Aaron Hoare again. So Katie, she took a page from the book of Kyle Curtis and thought that if she didn't answer the door to receive being served, that, you know, she can just sit there and go, I haven't been served yet, I haven't been served yet. When if she'd actually spoken to her lawyer at the time, Aaron Hoare, who accepted the lawsuit on her behalf electronically or something, because they did it on October 30th, and then she refused to open the door. So then on Halloween it went through, and yeah, then the spiral. This is only a week later, like this is November 8. So for someone who's being sued, like, you're so dumb. Check in with your lawyer, your best friend from school, Aaron Hoare, you know? Remember his video on defamation? We need to go watch that, because, I mean, that was his biggest video. He basically, you know, said that you defamed Tati.
Period. My attorney has been requesting to speak to their attorney for over a week. My attorney has been sending messages to them for over a week to talk to them. My attorney has been trying to have a conversation with them.
Tati sent you 4 cease and desists, and you didn't listen after 1, after 2, after 3, still did not listen. They had to send you a 4th, and you still did not listen. So they have gone through the courts. They don't need to listen to you anymore, Katie. You do the talking through your lawyer, trying to phone them up and beg and, say you're sorry and argue and, whatever you do. No, you got to pay the money, get the response in there and be the laughing stock that is to come. It's just so ridiculous. Even I can't even imagine being sued by someone who does better makeup than you and not feeling embarrassed.
And they will not respond to us. When we finally sent the letter and asked Michael Saltz to stop attacking me, to stop embarrassing me, to stop defaming me, he stopped responding to us. Then he went onto Twitter and I don't know if he knew that he was lying, but he was not truthful, because if you go, or he either didn't know or he was intentionally misleading. I don't know. I can't say like what his choice was there, but the Western District Court or federal court in Washington says that you must abide by federal code of conduct and the state of Washington code of conduct. There's 3 code of conduct violations that we have told him that he has violated, and he is required by the state of Washington to follow their code of conduct. I've posted on Twitter what can happen to attorneys that violate these. So I don't understand if he wants to become part of our countersuit, because right now he is defaming me. He is accusing me of crimes with no evidence. They have filed a lawsuit against me and they've claimed that I'm doing these things, yet somehow don't have evidence for it and are using Twitter and they have admitted on Twitter that Donald Trump has shown them that they should use Twitter to get public information.
And remember, the lawsuit included it was plus 100 or something at the end of Katie's name, which meant it stood for all the sock accounts that they had traced back to her. And God, what's the best way to get rid of a lawyer that won't get off your ass, who is actually going to be bringing the truth to the surface? Attacking with more sock accounts? That's Katie's style. I've always believed that she initiated the whole attacks on Emily, SALTZY, and then the other lawyers on TATI'S team, the vicious stuff, because that's what she does. I mean, I'm sure Suzanne and LB probably remember back in the day, if you crossed her, you would start to get porn in your email inbox, because she would take your email address and sign you up for porn. She does the most fucked up shit to make sure the truth on her does not get out. The lengths she will go to. And what we saw, the attacks on SALTZY and all that, even though Nat's been arrested or whatever, I don't believe Nat is the mastermind. I believe Nat is a puppet. I believe Nat was used by Katie. So much stuff, some of the stuff that Nat brought up, I have also seen. I've seen videos that are questionable, and videos that were videos one day, and now that video doesn't exist because she's deleted it from her Facebook. She's deleted so many videos, but not why, if you're aware of that and how bad that looks now, why can't you delete the rest of the shit that's up there? Oh, it's fucked. I think because if she deletes it, then that's her whole story.
Why would you file a lawsuit if you didn't have the evidence? Can someone answer me? I would love to know. And I want to know, why are you filing a lawsuit if you don't have any information about me? Why are you filing a lawsuit and accusing me of things and then getting evidence after the fact? A law case is between the 2 parties, as the general public don't have the right to place blame, show evidence, undermine the case, or troll the parties involved. It's between you and them. Correct. It's also not, it's against a violation of ethics for the attorney to use Twitter to troll me, to sway the public opinion, to manipulate people, and to defame people. And to defame me to help the public perception. Not to mention, how are you going to win a case against me when you know that my videos have not been seen by very many people? You know, PewDiePie has a video with 10 million views where he calls Tati all kinds of names, where D'Angelo Wallace has a video with 5 million people where he calls her all kinds of names and states it as fact in the way that you guys say things. And then in your lawsuit, it's not even truthful because quotes are misquoted and taken out of context.
Those people might have called her names and stuff, but none of them were like saying that James Westbrook was a murderer, took his mum off life support deliberately to steal the estate and all this, that you just love to exaggerate. You don't understand when you exaggerate, which you like to say that it dramatizes it or something. You know, you're just extending the story slightly, but you can't see that that's false. That's lies. And you're talking about a public figure and you're in on a public platform. Like, you want to talk about ethics and shit. You don't even have fucking ethics, man. You don't care about harming people. If you did, you would care about the harm that you caused Tati. 4 cease and desists. You didn't care. You were onto something. Someone was feeding you info. You were on a roll. This is, they tell you what you need to type up and that's how you roll. You love it. You don't need to do any brain work. No pea brain there. Well, yeah, it takes a pea brain, doesn't it?
You're accusing me of having a troll farm, and then the quote that you've pulled from a video, I'm not even talking about her, and I'm not talking about having a troll farm. So why are you
troll farm? Where's the troll farm? Like, troll? No. It's like, it's not, is it? It's not like trolls with colored hair sticking out of the ground like they're Cabbage Patch Kids. No, that's not what she's talking about, is it? That's what I thought in my head. I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. All the beautiful colors. What's a troll farm? What is she talking about? Oh my God. Have you got a troll farm in your basement? Do you just make trolls? Katie, that's a career for you, actually.
filing a lawsuit and then scrambling to find evidence? If you had a case, you wouldn't need to be on Twitter looking for evidence. You would have been doing this before you filed your lawsuit. One would think before you file the lawsuit, you have everything ready to go, not a bunch of like baseless allegations with no evidence. It makes.
Also, I remember Raken came out and she said that the lawyer, like before SALTZY became one of us, no, that he was the lawyer for Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know how to say that, but I feel like I executed it all right. Yeah, I don't know what for though. So just that's where it stops, the info.
No sense. I would never file a lawsuit and then be like, all right, now I got to get my evidence. Make that make sense. One would think before you file the lawsuit, you have everything ready to go, not a bunch of like baseless allegations with no evidence. It makes no sense. I would never file a lawsuit and then be like, all right, now I got to get my evidence. Make that make sense.
You were so out of time there. Wow, you used to be so good with your make that make sense. But then was that just on Twitter or real life? I feel like Katie didn't really do that well. I'll make it make sense. Well, actually, make this make sense, Katie. How do you not feel like a fucking fool right now? How come you're not embarrassed? You are no one. Your education level is like way below the people you are going and threatening, debarring the lawyers. Like, they see right through your bullshit. They live in the real world every day. You are the one that does not live in the real world. You are the one that are threatened by their presence because they're questioning you, because they're backing Tati, because they've got the money. And you think that you're sitting there and like have the authority somehow? Like, you've seriously.
And, you know, if you guys want to hate me and unsubscribe, like, do you really think that I'm this horrible, terrible person that would do these things to people? It just doesn't even make sense. Thank you for the super chat. I don't want to defame anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone. I wanted to have a channel where I could talk about a public story that everyone has been talking about. I went through YouTube and I looked at all the videos about Tati. There's like probably more than 100 by other creators, and a lot of them aren't very nice. So how am I to blame for this? Please tell me. Also, please tell me, Jeffree Star, wasn't there a video in June? And in the video, Tati literally said in her video, the reason she wasn't on YouTube was because of Jeffree Star. And she said that she was scared because of Jeffree Star. And she was accusing Jeffree Star and Shane of basically like harming her career and defaming her. And so how is it shifted from blaming Jeffree and Shane to blaming me? Because why? I'm the smaller creator and it's easier to be like, I don't understand why. Are you trying to pick on me? Is it easier to go after me? Do you think it's easier to bully the small guy and not go after the people that you claimed in June on a video that's still on your channel? There's been so many reasons you've given for being off YouTube, and now you want everyone to believe it's because of me. And then in the lawsuit, mislead people to say that it's me that's the problem when none of my, and mislead them to say that my videos have been seen millions of times. That's not true. You can see on my dashboard how many views my videos have had. You guys have followed my dashboard. You know that some of those very early videos haven't been on, like, first of all, weren't online for a really long time and have less than 20,000 views. Not to mention, you guys, this blog post that they keep continuing to reference hasn't been online in over a year. I took it down. I took it down.
I love this lie of yours that you took it down, because no writer in their right mind would remove all of their articles from a site that can access so many people. And every writer that has left PATHEOS in the past still has all their work up on that site. So why, you know, your lie here doesn't make sense. It might make sense to your pea brain as you tell yourself that, because it makes you feel better that you're not such a fucking loser who lies all the time. And fucking hell, this is just so Katie. This is just so, I can't even imagine, like, what kind of, it is narcissism, isn't it? Like, just, it's the narcissism part that does my head in. How she can think that she's smarter than SALTZY and Emily. That they wouldn't know that they are breaking the law. That they happily, openly, publicly break the law in front of Katie. Come on, Katie, where's all those lawsuits, hey? Where's all those lawsuits? What about the one you sent Sherelle? Yeah, print off. A bit like insert title here, you know? When you never learn, the same mistakes happen over and over again. Like, you know, that IBLP site, yeah. Same menu issue as what happens with your site, which you never figured out how to put the options in the menu. Well, that's same with that site. See, these are the things that spell Katie. I want to do a clapping song and a little dance, but I'll leave it.
At their request. I privated it. I don't have it anymore. That article hasn't been online for a year. And I did it because I did. I didn't want to deal with it, so I took it down. You know, like, I left PATHEOS, it came down, it's gone. So why is an article that hasn't been online for over a year, that was taken down and hasn't been referenced since, why is that now being used in this? It's not online. It hasn't been online in a very long time. I don't get it.
That's so fucked. It's like admitting, it's almost admitting she knows that the article is back. But she's got that article embedded in other places. It's been shared by people, not just stayed on that platform. And it is still available. And, you know, when is this? 2020. So she would have deleted it, what? Well, yeah, when she left PATHEOS. But I mean, even then, remember, she was told to edit it again and again and, you know, show sources, because all of your work didn't have that, because it's all speculation with no backing evidence. And that's when you learn, if I just say I've got a source, they'll just believe me. Because what kind of person would say they've got a source when they haven't got one? Yeah, that kind of logic. Drink up, Paulson, drink up. Gulp. You know what? If you just cut off, I'm thinking what would make this hair much better if she just cut these bits off. Just made it full on above the ears hair only. No, because then it would just be, yeah. Yeah, no.
And why? Why is it my fault that you uploaded, that a video was uploaded that had 50 million views and it didn't go your way? Why is that my fault? I didn't even know who she was. I don't want anything bad to happen to this woman. But come on, if you have a channel and 50 million people are seeing you make this statement against someone, and it turns out that it wasn't accurate, and you admitted in June of 2020 that you put out false information. Now, you said you didn't do it maliciously, so we are supposed to give the grace to you. But then if anyone says anything about you, they don't get grace. That doesn't make sense. Not to mention,
What doesn't make sense is that you didn't even understand the whole defamation thing. Had nothing to do with Tati's biased sister. Had nothing to do with any of their drama. It was what you published, what you ethically chose to publish, Katie, and continued to publish after 1 cease and desist, 2 deep cease and desist. I can't continue. Too much of a mumble jumble. Man, after 2, most people would stop. 3, 4, you still did not stop. And then you're surprised that you get sued. I'm sure if any other creator out there got 1 cease and desist from Tati, they would understand. Stop, you know? You've never been held accountable. So you believe you are above the law. You can do anything. You always get off as much as you know, money. You don't understand the value of money, because the value of money has to process through your brain that is riddled with addiction. And your vices are your priority, not, and you just live in the delusional world where everything is perfect and nothing can go wrong. Well, 7M will show you where you went wrong. I can't wait. But August is a long way away, isn't it? We can't wish away this year just to get you Showdown Central. And whoever's going needs to take a, I don't know, GoPro and put it on the seat next to it, so we can get the seat maybe propped up, so we get the whole experience. Oh, Katie, because okay, so we have to go back now. Should we go back? Oh my God, I don't know. Okay. Yes, that's right, Goose. Goose says, KJ saying Emily shouldn't be covering lawsuits because she's not licensed in the state she lives in, or in Minnesota, where KJ keeps getting sued. But KJ is allowed to go on PACER and cover cases because she's a lawyer and a doctor and a reporter. Yes. And a teacher. And yeah. God, imagine if she was a lawyer. Imagine getting her. She would be defending all the bad people. Like she defended James Charles. And then it came out everything Tati said was right. But Katie just, put that shovel away. We won't use that one again.
That video was seen 50 million times. You came back to YouTube and your next video was seen 12 million times. So you're going to pick on me and you're going to bully me and try to intimidate me. It doesn't make sense. Your reputation was harmed by your own actions. And you have a lawsuit against you where your business partner is saying it's because of you that your business is harmed. And then you have responded by saying it's because of him that your business is ruined. So if you guys are in a business dispute, fighting over who damaged in a business, your reputation was harmed by your own actions. And you have a lawsuit against you where your business partner is saying it's because of you that your business is harmed. And then you have responded by saying it's because of him that your business is ruined. So if you guys are in a business dispute fighting over who damaged your business, how did I damage your business if you're both accusing the other one of damaging the business?
Oh my God. Katie. How embarrassing. You don't even understand what you're talking about. You don't even understand that had she even looked at the Swanson lawsuit? Oh yeah, she did, because she went through it the day before she was sued. It's in the playlist. I'll link it below in the playlist, Without a Crystal Ball versus Tati. Oh, fuck. I looked up and I forgot everything. It's like I look up and I look at her and my brain just explodes in a million farts. And it's like every brain cell pops, like popping paper. That's not what it's called, is it? Popping wrap? That's not what it's called. Plastic popping wrap. Okay, this is where my brain has happened already. Mushland.
It sounds like something happened in your business that damaged the business that had nothing to do with me. And how is me reporting on if you're going to get sued damaging to your business if that's literally what's happening? And if people can't see this and they can't see what's happening to me, I don't know what to say. This is exactly, in my opinion, what happened to James Charles. People believed a lot of things with no evidence. Right now, people are believing this with no evidence. And then all these other creators are using this as a time to like pile it on and harass me.
Look at you. Look at the panic in your face. But it's everybody else's fault. It's not yours. You've done nothing wrong. No one else is getting sued, and yet you can't understand why it's you. Yet you believe you are a journalist who deserves privilege. But then, Katie, like what's going on here? It doesn't make sense. Bubble wrap. Will, thank you so much for staying here just for this. You always catch me when I bubble wrap. That would have had me all night. I would have been like, what is it called? Am I just doomed to always call it plastic bubble popping paper wrap? Oh God, brain fart central. Okay, Katie, I don't know. I'm thinking I might end it in a bit. I wanted to get halfway, but with my stopping and starting, halfway is a long way between 2 points of pulsing. Oh, hello. There's more people coming on because I'm rarely on at this time, aren't I? It's good to see everyone. Oh, you try. You don't try. You just know. Like the other day, Will, I explained what shotgun meant in clarity. People didn't know that that's where the shotgun was kept. Yes, my brain is well learnt.
Like, could you just be nice, please? That's all I'm asking. Be nice to each other. Be kind. There's 835 of you in this chat. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please. Like, I'm allowed to speak on this case as long as I don't lie. And everything that I'm telling you right now, I am not lying. Everything I'm saying right now is the truth. Everything that I'm doing right now is the truth. I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to do anything. My attorney has not engaged in a.
You would not have to say that. You would not have to say that if you were just speaking the truth. You would not have to say everything I'm saying is the truth. Why would I lie? Because you lie. It's a known, like that is a fact with you, Katie, And yeah, so how do I get out of here? Oh, I've got to press play.
Way to humiliate Tati or her husband. My attorney has been working to try to resolve this and to negotiate or to speak, and they won't speak to us. So why are they doing this? Why aren't you responding to my attorney? Why is it that when we said that we would be served, I haven't been served? Why aren't you, like, if you're not going to go through with this, withdraw the lawsuit. But what you put out yesterday doesn't help your case against me. What you gave to Emily only proves that I didn't damage your business, that you have a dispute between two parties that are fighting over who did damage to the business. And it has nothing to do with me, because in all of those documents that were released yesterday and in the documents filed by Mr. Clark, my name never once comes up. So how is it that I damaged your business when you're both accusing each other of damaging the business?
You are the puppet. You are the puppet. And I can't believe you can't, like, even as you were going through Swanson's lawsuit, you were like, see, I told you, I've been reporting on that, see? Well, what does that mean? Were you getting info from someone's business partner to take them down? Two hate boners together, one with a unfiltered tunnel vision. God, Katie, you are so, and it happened again with the 7M stuff. The people that sued him the first time got in your ear and gave you all that shit. So you are still the puppet for other people because you're unable to think for yourself because your whole life is hate and you don't care. You've never once cared about the mental health or like how you attacking the person you're reporting on, how that will affect them for the rest of their life. Like trying to out Jenna. God, I'm so sorry I butcher her name. Jenna. Oh, that doesn't even sound right. Because, yeah, in Australia, it would be Yana. Okay. But, yeah, what you do with her and then what you did with Todd Chrisley as well when you said that he was gay. And then what you've been doing to Jed Duggar, insinuating that he's exactly like Josh, publicly using your platform to bully a young person. Like, you are not an advocate. You never will be. It's you choose who the victims are. You can't see you can't see Anna is a victim of Josh, one of his biggest victims. Like, you are just so, and you hate her. You just hate her. Why would you hate her? Plus, you hate on the sister wives when they are trying to leave their abusive husband. It seems like you do more hating on women that are trying to better themselves and like more and on innocent minds that don't know no better, which some of the young Duggar children will never know no better. And what you're doing is only proving that what their dad says is true, that the outside world is evil, that will try and pin stuff against you that's not true. You can't just go around, Katie, and say, you're a predator, you're a predator, you're a narcissist. Someone in your comments actually said that. I'll have to find it. It's on Facebook, but they called you out. They probably blocked now, and they knew that. They said, look, I'll bite, because you need to be told. But anyone telling you that, you take as a a personal attack, rather than your work, the work that you present. Like, you don't even proofread stuff. You just post it. You think your first draft is the final copy? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You don't use any of the standards that a writer would use, any of the ethics that a journalist would use. You want to sit on IG Live and tear down lawyers that have a way better processing mind than you could even ever have. I mean, you don't even know how to speak Spanish, even though you had that degree. You let that skill die out. You probably let a lot of skills and dreams die out because you chose alcohol over them. That's the only thing you have in common with Toad, is drinking. once you stop drinking, what do you need Toad for? He's not getting you any more booze from the fridge. Just get an esky. Okay, where was it? I really dribbled on there. I tuned out for a minute, but you put the business hands up. So, Katie, I put my business hands up and I leant in for a little talk, eye to eye, you know? Over here, though, just this way. Can you just look this way for a minute? Almost.
It doesn't make sense.
There we are. Hey, how are you? Well, this eye. Okay, that is freaky. Okay, we might. I just saw Captain. Hi, Captain. Oh, it's good to see. Look at everyone's in here. Big cactus hugs to everyone. No oven mitts because love hurts, baby. Love hurts. Okay, what I might do is I might end it here. I can't even see how long I've been on for because I don't know why this keeps happening to my screen when I use StreamYard. So the top half of my screen is missing, but it's fine. Like it takes away Katie's puffy hair. But should I just press play and we'll just find a finishing point? What do you think, Katie? Yeah, let's straighten those eyes up. Oh, poof, poof.
And how did I damage your business when there was a Bye Sister video? There was the second video after that. There was the drama with the Blendiful. There was the stuff with the Halo vitamins and the immunity thing that happened. I can't remember what happened with that. But like, and all of this so that I don't talk about stuff. Like, it doesn't make sense at all. And why is it okay for her to say things that are maybe not truthful, but then if someone does it to her, I get to be destroyed? It's my turn,
Michael?
allegedly.
Why are you adding allegedly there to like a personal opinion? You don't even know what's going on. Your heart is about to jump out of your chest. Really? Blood level rising? No, that's not it. Blood pressure rising. She's going in for the chomp chomp. I think this is where we might end it. And I might, because I want to try and get videos out, different videos as well. Like, I can't always just stay on the Katie train. It's easy to fall back on the Katie train, which has been good while I've been trying to sort out my life in my real life, because like now the world outside my front door wants me more. And although I want to be out there more, like, I don't ever want to like run away from this channel and then just like abandon you guys and not be able to come back, and just because I can't get off this one fucking topic. So really it's my own shit. Like I have caused this, but like I need to get you off the screen for a minute because you're too distracting. Okay, enjoy your nighty your munchies. Okay, and we will see you maybe in the future. Bye, Katie. Everyone wave. Goodbye, Katie. We will be back to watch your deleted video. Oh, God, we survived. I can't believe we survived. You survived too. Thank God you guys were here because I can't watch any of this shit alone. I feel like that would be that's torture, because then if I had to watch it again with you, like what? But thanks so much everyone rocking up in chat as well. Like I love scrolling down there and seeing familiar names, like people that I miss talking to. And like I haven't even been on Twitter or Instagram or anything in over a week. I really had a mental, like my depression was really not good, and it was caused by Katie again. Like I will never learn, but I also kind of ignored the signs that were there. Like it's covering Katie's like stuff with Josh. I can't do that. I left a career in child protection because I was so affected by images. And so just Katie talking about certain stuff, I see images in my head that I mean, if anyone has been to therapy out there, you know, like how hard it is to eradicate images from your mind. And I thought, like, for years, like, I hadn't seen those images, but they start popping up when Katie starts talking about specific stuff. And there's a reason I left that career, because, like, when I initially left that career, I was always like, I wish I was strong enough, because I had gone through it myself. Like, I felt like I could help. Like, that was the purpose. That was, you know, that would right all the wrongs. But it takes some strong ass people. Like, seriously, they are strong beyond anything. But yeah, what was I going to say? So yeah, the stuff, it affects me. And so I just need to try focus on not that stuff. But it sucks because, yeah, I've already taken, like, how long have I been on YouTube for? I think I started my channel in 2021. I don't know, or 2020. I don't know. I can't remember. But I've taken 6 months off, like, and then 1 week, and I couldn't stay away for months this time because I just want to do a consistent schedule. I just want to be consistent for you guys. Like, and although you guys are the best fucking crew in the world, and you always have been, like, accepting of my slow ways in learning things and just believing in me, like, you know, before I believed in myself, which is, like, another reason I can never walk away from this channel, because you guys mean way too much to me. And also, when I was just releasing the edited videos, I found that, like, I need the lives, because I need to do lives because they help me with my stand-up comedy. When I don't do my lives, I do shit on stage, because when I'm on stage, it's like I'm talking to you guys, like I'm just on a live. We're just hanging out, having fun. And then, you know, and that's how it is. But then I cut that out. It's like I haven't, yeah, closed back up. Like, I go back into my shell, my snail shell. But yeah, one of the main things I think was the articles. And you would think I would learn. I remember this is why I stopped reading the articles in the first place. Like, there's been certain times I've gone back and started reading them again and then stopped. Now I know. It's when I say the words that she has written out loud, when I say that, like, it makes it real. It makes it sickening. It makes me feel sick. And so I started to dread recording them. And I didn't want that, because, like, some of them are funny, you know, but some of them are dark. Some of them, like the stuff that has to do with V, is dark. And, like, the last few articles that we did were on the hydrocephalus, and realizing that she left it longer than I had initially thought. Like, in my head, like in the video, I talk about this. I thought it was like 3.5 years, 4 years, but it was 4.5 years, 5 years that he was left with that. And then, so when she posted that post, that it's been 6 years since, almost 6 years since they found out that he had hydrocephalus, she did that social media post. That threw me for something. Like, how can she just have no self-awareness that by posting that she is admitting to child neglect? That's what's happening. That's the fucking truth. And oh my God. Like, and she can just go along with her story and not be held accountable for it. That's another part of it. You know, she's never been held accountable for any of the shit she's gotten away with B. Oh, good night, Llama. Oh, you're off to bed. I'll be off to bed soon too. What time is it over there? Actually, I do know, 7 hours behind me, because my brother lives in London. Oh, TK. Oh, you big big snail. I know, a big African snail. Have you guys seen them? You should Google them. They're like the size of a cat. Thanks so much, TK. $5. Cactus high five. Keeping it alive. But yeah, so I do want to, yeah, like there'll be another video, not on Katie this week. I want to try because yeah, like it's also like, I'll talk about it when I talk about it. I'll talk about it in the video so I don't waste words and put them where they're not meant to be. But yeah, I bear with me while I try and figure out this channel. And yeah, because I've been, yeah, you know, my brain wants to say so much more, but I need to do a personal journal check-in. Thanks for understanding, guys. You crew, you guys have always understood. That's what makes you so good. And yes, we're going in for a group hug and we are throwing our oven mittens down on the ground because we don't need them for this hug. Oh my God. I'm fully embracing air. You better be too. I can't be the only one hugging air. Wait, there was only like 3 of us in that group hug. Oh, what? Is there a snail movie? Is there a snail movie? Because have you read the book, The Whale and the Snail? Oh my God. It's the best because, yeah, my pug used to love blue whales and then I'm a snail and it was just made for us. Oh, look. I put you on the screen, Pollywog dog. It reminds me of Polly Waffle a bit, but not. The best chocolate ever. Okay, guys, just give me some cactus love in the chat if you haven't already left. Because, I mean, Green, yes, Boki starting it off. She knew that I was going to say it. It's so good to see everyone. And, yeah, I'll probably continue this tomorrow night because, I mean, I'm not doing anything at home. I'm cleaning my house because my backyard is still flooded. Like it's a swimming pool. And also, like, my neighbors, like, our fence is down. So I've just got curtains shut because I don't want to be seen by my neighbors. It's like, you buy the fence and fix it and tell me when it's done. See you guys. Take care. And yes, I'll catch you around. But yeah, take care. Breathe. Oh, thank God we don't have Oompa Loompa hair, right?